Hey Mark, my name's Kyle. Talked to the team earlier and they say you should really check this out. In this video, I'm going to show you 3 things you could do today to bring in more high quality HVAC jobs to your business. Now, I know you're probably sitting there thinking like, all right, man, why would some marketing guy be doing this for free? And what's the catch, right? Here's the deal. Most HVAC guys are out there way too busy running calls, doing jobs to really understand how the internet works. And honestly, you've probably been through your fair share of marketing experts who really don't understand anything about your business. So what I found is that by giving HVAC guys a free blueprint of actual things they can take and implement, some of them end up saying, you know what? I like you, Kyle. Dude, just handle this technical stuff for me so I can just focus on what I do best, okay? So by the end of this video, you can see that I have the technical know-how to get you more service calls and jobs. Then just shoot me a message back and we can chat, okay? Or if you want to take this free blueprint and tackle it yourself, that works for me too, all right? But now let me jump in and show you 3 things you could do to set your company above your competition and not waste any more of your time or mine, okay? So the first thing we're going to start off with here is content. Now, most business owners, they know they need content on their front page, but typically don't know how much or what the right content is, okay? So what I'm gonna do to give you a better look is I'm gonna show you your biggest competitor here in Westminster, which is True Heating and Cooling, who's currently stealing most of those high quality jobs in the area because they're ranking at that top spot, okay? And what we're gonna do is we're gonna see how many words they have on their front page. Now, I know you're probably thinking like, all right, that's cool, but why are you doing that, right? Well, typically to rank number 1 and qualify for those high quality jobs, then you want to have at least around 1,500 words on your front page, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to copy all the words that they currently have here, okay? We're going to go to a word counter here, paste it in, and it looks like right now they have a little bit over 1,200 words, which is pretty solid, all right? Now, let's go ahead and check out your guys' site here, and let's see how you guys are matching up in terms of wording, okay? So I just copied everything on your site, go back to the word counter here, and it looks like right now you guys have about 546 words. Okay, now what does this mean? This actually ain't a bad thing. This literally means your competitor is beatable by just putting a little bit more effort with their content, okay? Now, there's this tool I use, it's called Ahrefs. It's a few $100s a month, but essentially what it does is it gives me the behind the scenes details of exactly what Google is looking at when it comes to ranking a site. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna see what you guys actually show up here for when people are searching for HVAC services here in the area, okay? So we'll start with True Heating and Cooling first, put their website into here. I'm gonna go to keywords. Now, by the way, what is a keyword? It's basically what people are typing into Google, okay? So as you can see, they're showing up on the top spot or the front page for, let's see, air conditioning installation, Westminster, furnace installation, air conditioning replacement, furnace service, heat pump repair, right? And many, many, many more, okay? And if you look at the traffic here, do you see how it says 60, 60, 60, 58, 57, 57? So they're getting at least 500 to 1,000 people just in Westminster alone clicking on their website and looking for their HVAC services specifically, which is pretty cool, okay? Now, let's go and check out your guys' site here and let's see what you guys are showing up here for, okay? When people are searching for HVAC. So it looks like right now you guys are showing up for about 87 keywords, and that's Amana Furnace Westminster, HVAC Westminster, Bryant Air Conditioner Westminster, right? And quite a few more, okay? Now, just a bit of tips here. Really the most important words that you're gonna have are the words with actual city names on it. Why do I say that? Because for these words like purpose of an air filter in a home, which I'm assuming this is coming from like a blog that you guys put out or something like that, most of these words are going to attract people from literally anywhere in the US, right? So is AC expensive? That could be somebody in Georgia searching that, right? And you guys won't go all the way out to Georgia. So really the most important words are going to be words with city names in it, like Westminster, Colorado HVAC, etc. And for most of these words, even the ones that don't have city names on it, you're showing up for like the 9th, 12th, 20th, 40th, 50th, 60th, right, position. And the rest of these are lost, okay? Meaning you're actually showing up as spam, and you're actually not showing up at all to Google, okay? So realistically, for, the 30 keywords that you are showing up for, the traffic you're getting is maybe 3, 2, 1, 1. So you're getting maybe around 5 to 10 people clicking on your website every month. So do you see the difference here? This is the importance of getting your online presence done correctly, okay? So if you want to start claiming more high quality jobs and outrank your competition here in the area, then you want to have at least around 1,500 words on your homepage with the right keywords, okay? Super, super key to claiming those high quality jobs, okay? Now, the second thing I'm going to show you today is going to be citations. Now, I know you're probably thinking like, dude, what is a citation? Why does it even matter, right? Well, typically when anybody searches anything on Google, let's just say, for example, HVAC Westminster, okay? There's actually research done from Google that 40% of people are going to click right here on this map pack. And do you see how efficient comfort is currently showing up number 1, even though they don't even have the most reviews? This is not because of the reviews, okay? It's not because they have, pretty pictures on there, or a big company or anything like that. It's because they have the most citations, all right? Now, what are those? That is your business name, address, and phone number listed consistently across the internet. Now, I know you might be saying, well, okay, that's cool, but how do I get those, right? Well, what you want to do is you want to post your business name, address, and phone number in industry-related directories. This could be like, Yelp, Yellow Pages, City Star, Yahoo Local, right? These are all directories you want to be in. And your competitors are currently in more of these than you guys are. So to get into the game, you want to be in at least 300 to 400 directories to show Google in the areas you serve that you guys are the authority when it comes to HVAC. And when you do show up on the top spot on the map pack, then we actually had about 50 to 100 more directories. So once you're there, it takes your competitors a long time to catch back up, okay? So super, super important to get this dialed in. And now that you know how to, let me show you the real moneymaker, all right, which would be backlinks. Now, why do I say that? Because again, 40% of people are gonna click on this map pack. But actually about 60% of people are going to click on one of these first few websites that they see. And when I search for, HVAC Westminster, repair, installation, really anything like that, I don't see you guys pop up here at all, okay? So to get into the game, you're going to need backlinks. That is other relevant websites linking back to your website. It's kind of like online referrals, okay? And the more relevant that site is that links back to you, the better. For example, let's say, you have a local blog page or maybe even an industry site linking back to you, and that's perfect. That's amazing. But obviously, if you're an HVAC guy and you have, McDonald's linking back to you, that ain't so great, right? Because you don't sell burgers. So let's go ahead and go back to Ahrefs here and let's see what backlinks your competitor currently has that's getting them to that top spot, okay? So click on backlinks here. Let it load up. Let's see. Let's try to reload here. See if it loads faster. So it looks like right now they have about 351 backlinks, which is honestly pretty beatable, okay? But again, how do we get these? How do we beat them? Well, essentially what we do is we go on this entire list of links and match these same exact links for your business or your website, so that way you guys show up at that number 1 spot, okay? So I want you to understand at this point, claiming more high quality jobs, outranking your competition, no matter how big they are, and showing the areas you serve you're the authority, it ain't some magic trick, man. There's no genie flying around Google or anything like that. It's literally just a method. But, I'm sure you probably don't care that much about more website traffic, right? You care about growing the business, right? Helping your family, your team. So let me show you what this means for your guys' bottom line by actually getting this done, okay? By the way, before I show you this entire breakdown, this is literally just for the city of Westminster alone. This isn't counting any other city in Denver, okay? And in Westminster, there's actually about 4.1 thousand people searching for HVAC services every single month. Okay, 4.1 thousand potential customers. Now, let's just do some conservative math here. And let's say out of those 4,100 people, let's just say only, 5% of those people are even convertible, okay? That would mean an extra 205 potential book jobs for your company every month. All right. Now, let's say you go out there, you take those calls, you do the estimates. Let's say you close, 40% of those jobs, right? That would mean an extra 82 closed in book jobs for your company on a monthly basis. What would this mean for you guys, right, in terms of growing the business? Right? Maybe, hiring more guys, keeping them busy year round. In terms of revenue, right? So this ain't some pie in the sky thing. This is exactly what happens when HVAC guys get their online presence done correctly, okay? So just to recap what we covered today, first thing is going to be content. So you want to have at least 1,500 words on your homepage with the right keywords. Second thing is going to be citations. So you want to be in at least 300 to 400 directories to rank above your competition. And lastly is going to be backlinks. Okay, meaning you need more relevant websites linking back to yours to show Google and the areas you serve that you guys are the number one choice when it comes to HVAC services. All right, and if you implement this, you will be number one. I'm sure you're probably thinking like, dude, I'm a business owner, or I'm a contractor. I'm not some computer geek, right? Well, look, you can either number one, take this free blueprint, tackle it yourself, and I'm totally cool with that. Or if you want to take the most effective route and save yourself some time, then you could just reply right back to this message, okay? Again, my name's Kyle. Live right here in Monument, Colorado, so I even love to meet you in person. But if it's easier, just reply back to this message. My number is 719-396-1510. But at the very least, I hope this was educational for you. Showed you a few things you can implement right now to start claiming more high quality jobs and outrank your competition. So at the least, just give me some feedback on this video. Let me know how I did. But other than that, man, I hope you have a great rest of your day. Get out there and we'll talk soon.